Hello, Da Vinci. Welcome back. This is our Geography, the Thursday the 11th lesson. So let's jump straight into it. Today, we're going to be identifying the continents and the oceans. We're going to be putting it into some practice. We've looked at both of them, and I know we haven't looked specifically at oceans, but we have done it before, and the video of what the oceans are is in the playlist. So here we go. Talk to you, Teddy. What's this? What is this? I've got two pictures here. What are they? Well, I'm really hoping everybody knows what these are. It's a compass, isn't it? Both of these are compasses. Now, a compass is an object that we use for navigation and orientation, which means to find out where we're going and to find out which way we need to go in. It shows direction to geographical points. On a compass is usually a diagram, and it's usually got a compass rose, which is kind of what this is supposed to be. It's got four big points, okay? So the four big points, they usually have the letters N, E, S, W. What do they stand for? What does N, E, S, W stand for? I hope you know it's north, east, south, and west, and they follow round the compass. You've got north, east, south, and west. So today we're going to be using that compass knowledge and our continents and oceans knowledge to help us figure this out. What's important to remember with a compass is the direction of something will change depending on where you stand. So let's imagine we're this world character here, this explorer world, and he's got his compass. If he stands on the blue cross, which compass direction is the greenhouse? Well, the greenhouse is going to be, using our compass, it's going to be in this direction. It's going, let me get my arrow, it's going this way. So I look at my compass, which way is that pointing? It's pointing to the W. So the greenhouse is W, but what was the word that we used? It's west. The greenhouse is west of the little man, little world man. If I put him on the black X, which direction is the greenhouse now? Is it still west, or is it a different direction? You're right, it's a different direction. It's now going up is the direction of which he needs to go. But instead of saying up, what is the direction name? It's for north. So it is north if he wanted to get to the greenhouse. What if I stand on the green? Where is the treasure chest when I'm stood on the green? It's north, it's above, up, it's north. But if I stand on the blue, where is the treasure chest now? Oh, it's the S now. That's south. The treasure chest is now south. Let's try another one. If I stay on the blue, which direction is the cannon? Which direction is the cannon? The cannon is E for east. Cannon is east. But if I stand on the red, where is the cannon now? It's W, it's west. So you see how these objects haven't moved, the places haven't moved, but I have moved. I've moved onto the different areas of my little map. And each time I move, it's a different direction. That's worth remembering. Right, we're going to now work on this page. We're going to go through 3 examples together before I let you have a go. So my sentence, this is my STEM sentence, starting at, and I choose one of my countries. So starting at, let's do Africa. Starting at Africa, I traveled, and then I'm going to travel a certain way. So I traveled, let's have a look at my compass here. I might travel east. I could travel, yeah, let's go east. I'm going to go east, and east is this way. So I travel east across the, have a think. I'm going to pause the video, have a think and see which ocean I'm going to travel across. Which ocean, if I'm going east, am I going to travel across? You were right. We're going to be traveling across the Indian Ocean. So I need to write in this sentence, starting at Africa, I travelled east across the, let me get my pen, the capital I, because it's the name, the Indian Ocean. And if I've gone east to the across the Indian Ocean, which continent have I arrived at? I started at Africa. I travelled east across the Indian Ocean to reach. Where did I reach? Well, I've reached Australia. And that is my full sentence using my compass directions to help me. Starting at Africa, I travelled east across the Indian Ocean to reach Australia. Should we try another one? Let's try another one. Let's put these words back and these consonants back, and then I can rub out my ocean name. Okay, starting next one. Let's go with starting on. Where could we start now? Let's start from North America. Starting at North America, I travelled. Which way did I travel? I might travel. I'm going to go down this time. I travelled south across. What ocean am I going across if I'm going south from North America? I'm going across the Atlantic Ocean. I need a capital A. Atlantic Ocean. And where am I reaching? Where am I reaching? I'm going to end up reaching South America. You're right. So I need to put South America in my last bit. Starting at North America, I travelled south across the Atlantic Ocean to reach South America. Should we do another one? Let's do another one. Do one more, and then I think we're going to give this a go. Here we go. Starting at Australia. Starting at Australia, where did I travel? Maybe I travelled north. I travelled north across the, which ocean am I going across if I'm going north? I'm going across the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean. To reach, where am I going to reach? Which continent am I going to reach if I go north? What continent do you think? I'm going to go and reach Asia. Spot on. Starting at Australia, I travelled north across the Pacific Ocean to reach Asia. Good job, everyone. Right, let's put all those back. I've got one more that I want to go through. If I started from, let's say, Asia, and I travelled east, that's this way. I've travelled this way. So if I get my arrow, I'm travelling that way. That's east. Now, some of you might be thinking, you can't go east because there's nothing there. What we need to remember is when we travel across the world is a sphere. The world is a sphere, which means it goes from one side and goes all the way around to the other side, which means this Pacific Ocean bit here comes out over this side. Starting at Asia, I travelled east, following my arrow, travelled east, and I'm using my compass to help me. So I travelled east across the Pacific Ocean to reach either one of these, but I might reach North America. And you can see I've gone from this side, I've travelled all the way across the world. North America. How fantastic. Right, well done. Now I'm going to show you your challenges for today. Challenge 1. Starting at Africa, I travelled west across the ocean to reach. You need to tell me what ocean and where did I reach. Starting at Asia, I traveled across the ocean to reach. So I went from Asia, and which way did I travel? You can tell me, and you can tell me what ocean you used. Starting at Europe, I traveled across the where did you travel? Which direction? Where did you travel across the ocean? But you ended up reaching North America. Now, what I'd like you to do is I'm going to show you in dual screen view now. There's your challenge 1. I've put double page up so that you can see if I move myself down here. So now what you can see is you can see your challenge 1's questions on that side, and you can see the map on the other side. So you don't need to keep swapping between the two. If you would like, you can answer these questions as a recording if you've written, if you don't, if you're struggling to write it down, you can answer it as a recording as well. Okay, moving on to challenge 2. Challenge 2 and 3. So starting at Asia, I traveled across the ocean to reach. Now you need to make sure that these make sense. You can't quite travel north across Asia because, I mean, I guess you could maybe, but you're probably more likely to go to get to Antarctica. You're probably more likely to go somewhere like south rather than north, all the way over the top. Okay, because it's not, because when we look at the top of the Earth, it is actually. We'll go over that another time. But what we're going to do is just think about, does it look the most sensible way to go? Okay, you can't quite go west from Asia, because you're probably going to have to go through all of this tiny little bit down here. You could maybe go west from Asia if you went over to Europe. You just have to think about, is it the most sensible? Okay, so here's your sentences. I want you to complete the sentences, copy and complete them using this picture, this map, to help you. We've gone through some examples, so you can watch the examples again if you're struggling. Your extension can be create your own sentence using this map. Thank you very much, Da Vinci. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.